Hey again, guys. Do you know what I like to do when I'm wearing my Dave Parker rookie card shirt? I like to look at some baseball cards. All right, I was looking through my 1949 Bowman cards, and I wanted to look through them again, and I thought I would do that with you. I thought maybe you'd like to see them. Would you like to see them? All right, I'm just going to run through. I have a big stack here. I have a big stack here. And I remember the first few I bought as a kid, the first time I ever laid eyes on these. And I still remember the exact ones I got back then. Just cherish those things. So, you ready? Here we go. Satchel Paige. Stan Musial. Fantastic Warren Spahn. If you've never seen this card before, I'll bet you want one now. I know. The first time I laid eyes on it, I was like, I have to have one of those. Ralph Kiner. And this is a fantastic Pee Wee Reese. Same as the Warren Spahn for me. Little works of art. Big Johnny Mize. Here's an autograph, Phil Calvaretta. And this guy had a really great throwing arm. On all the old lists I used to see, they almost always had Roberto Clemente #1 and this guy #2. And that's Carl Furillo. This is Charlie King Kong Keller. A great card. And a great nickname. Here we have Johnny Vandermeer. Still to this day, no one's thrown back-to-back no-hitters. Only this guy. I just picked this up. This is Billy Cox, third baseman on the Brooklyn teams from back then. I mentioned he was part of that Dixie Walker trade, and he came from Pittsburgh. And this is Tommy Brown, and this guy here is the youngest guy ever to hit a home run in Major League Baseball history. And here we have Johnny Hippity Hop. Great nickname. And I love that these cards include the nickname. Kind of like the 40 play balls. Ray Scarborough. Here is Phil Rizzuto. And this was gifted to me by Dave at Blue Jacket 66. Thanks, Dave. Okay, here are these are the first ones I ever got as a kid. Right here. I was so excited to get them. And it was the first cards of these players for me back then. And I knew them all. I had heard of all of them. Johnny Sane. Spawn and Sane, Pray for Rain. Eddie Stanky. Danny Murtaugh, who was the manager of the Pirates when I was really little. He had died unexpectedly, and they brought Chuck Tanner in. And I just loved this card. And Harry the Hat Walker, he was also a coach for the Pirates. And my dad would always talk about him. That's a great thing for young people when old players coach. You know who they are at least. And so when you see their old playing days cards, you want them. Even if they weren't that great of a player. Here's Joe Page. Yeah, I knew all of those players as a little kid. All right, here we have Eddie Wakis. Dom DiMaggio. Stan Happy Rabbit Rojak. Great nickname. I guess they called him that because he had two bigger front teeth and he was real quick at shortstop. This is Ned Garver, and this is signed. You say, why wouldn't you get that authenticated? Who the hell would fake a Ned Garver autograph? All right, here's George McQuinn. Bill Rigney. Oh, that's not Bill Rigney. Sorry. That is, who is that? Oh, Bobby Brown. I have to look every time. Bobby Brown. And this is John Kerr. Buddy. Nobody called him John Kerr. Buddy Kerr. And this is Bill Rigney. And he was on that 1960 card with Willie Mays when he was a coach. You might know him from that. Here's Sid Gordon. Sid Gordon. These are great little cards. Eddie Juiced. Love that card. Wally Westlake. This is Hank Edwards. This is Dale Mitchell. And I had posed the question on a recent video, what's his claim to fame? Bueller. He made the last out against Don Larson in the 1956 World Series to secure his perfect game. Thank you, Dale. Baseball wouldn't be the same without the 1956 perfect game in a World Series. So I got to thank Dale. And this is Hank Bowery. Hey, that's what I have for you. Man, I love looking at baseball cards. Look at this beauty. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for watching.